Did you know that a single maggot can consume 2 square centimeters of decaying organic material in a day? Now imagine millions of them at work. Yes, you heard right, we're talking about maggots, those tiny wriggly creatures that might make your skin crawl. But hold on to your seats because these little critters are more than just nature's cleanup crew. They're also an unconventional yet potentially lucrative business venture. Maggots, believe it or not, are gold mines in the making. Their voracious appetite for waste makes them perfect for efficient waste management. A growing concern in our increasingly waste-laden world. And here's the kicker. They can be transformed into high-protein animal feed, providing a sustainable solution to the ever-rising demand for feed in the livestock industry. So if you've got the stomach for it, maggots could be your next gold mine. Scene script. First, understand the business model. It's all about turning waste into wealth. Let's delve into the maggot business model, which is a perfect example of a circular economy. It begins with sourcing waste materials that are to be used as food for the maggots. This waste can be anything organic, from kitchen scraps to brewery waste to livestock manure. The beauty of this model is that you're turning what is typically viewed as waste into something quite valuable. Once you've sourced your waste materials, the next step is introducing the maggots. These little creatures are voracious eaters, and they'll happily consume and process the waste. As they feed on the waste, they are in turn producing what is known as frass. This frass is a nutrient-rich waste product that can be sold as organic fertilizer. For farmers and gardeners seeking an eco-friendly way to enrich their soils, this frass is a gold mine. But the benefits don't stop there. The maggots, having gorged themselves on the waste, grow rapidly. Once they've reached maturity, they're harvested. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth would anyone do with a bunch of harvested maggots? Well, these mature maggots are then processed into high-protein animal feed. This is a sustainable and cost-effective alternative to traditional animal feeds, which often rely heavily on resource-intensive crops like soy and corn. And there you have it, the maggot business model in a nutshell. You start with waste, which is transformed into valuable organic fertilizer and high-protein animal feed. You're not only creating wealth from waste, but you're also contributing to a more sustainable and eco-friendly world. So, if you've ever thought about starting a business that makes a positive impact, why not consider the maggot business? It may not be glamorous, but it's certainly profitable and beneficial for our planet. Yes, it's that simple, waste in, wealth out. Setting up a maggot farm is not rocket science. All you need is space, waste, and a little grit. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of setting up your very own maggot farm. First things first, you need to find the right location. This could be your backyard, a small unused plot, or even a corner in your garage. You just need enough space to house the containers where you'll breed your flies and grow your maggots. Next up, you'll need to source for waste materials. These materials will serve as food for your maggots. You can easily obtain these from your kitchen scraps, local restaurants, and grocery stores. They're usually more than happy to give away their organic waste, which means you can get your maggot feed for next to nothing. But remember, the quality of your waste material is crucial. So, opt for fresh organic waste as much as possible. The third step is to breed the right species of flies for maggot production. The black soldier fly is a popular choice due to its exceptional ability to consume waste and convert it into rich compost. You can order these flies online or source them from a local farm. Once you have your flies, place them in a container with some waste material to start the breeding process. Now, on to maintaining the right conditions for maggot growth. You'll want to keep your maggot farm in a shaded area with good ventilation. The temperature should be moderate. Too hot or too cold can hinder their growth. Regularly add fresh waste material to keep your maggots well fed and growing. Finally, the harvesting. Once your maggots have reached a sizable mass, it's time to harvest them. This can be done by simply separating them from the waste material. But be gentle, you don't want to harm your little gold mines. And voila, you've just set up your maggot farm. It's a simple yet innovative way to turn waste into wealth. With these steps, you're well on your way to becoming a maggot mogul. Now, let's talk about who's buying. Who would invest in maggots? You'd be surprised. The market for maggots is broader than you might think. Let's start with the demand for organic fertilizer. With an increasing number of people turning to gardening and farming as hobbies or even careers, the need for organic, nutrient-rich soil is ever growing. This is where maggots come in. They are exceptional composters, turning waste into high-quality soil in no time. Now let's talk about protein. Maggots are protein powerhouses, making them a sought-after feed for fish, chickens, and other farm animals. Farmers are always on the lookout for cost-effective, nutritionally rich feed, and maggots fit the bill perfectly. And don't forget about pet owners. Many exotic pet enthusiasts and reptile owners consider maggots a staple in their pet's diet. The market is vast and growing. The world is waking up to the power of maggots. So there you have it, maggots. The unlikely heroes of waste management and a potential source of income. These tiny creatures are not only beneficial for our environment, but could also be a lucrative venture for you. Let's quickly recap the key points. We've learned that maggots can be farmed using organic waste, which offers a low-cost, sustainable business model. Setting up your maggot farm is a straightforward process, with the right knowledge and tools at hand. The market potential for maggots is immense. They are in high demand in various sectors such as animal feed and waste management. This opens up a wide range of opportunities for anyone willing to venture into this unique business. Remember, innovation often comes from the most unexpected places. It's about seeing the potential where others don't, and maggots are a perfect example of that. If you're ready to explore this unique business opportunity, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more innovative money-making ideas.